Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to create this beautiful headband. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new and let me know if you have any questions at all in the comments and I'll get right back to you. Now let's just go ahead and jump right in. So we're going to start with our yarn as well as our 3.5mm crochet hook. I'll of course leave links in the description box below on where you can also find these items. Now take your yarn and we're going to make a slip stitch. Now you can do this in whichever way you'd prefer. Now once your slip stitch is completed, go ahead and complete 15 chain stitches. Now once completed, in the second stitch from the hook, which falls here, go ahead and insert the hook, and we're just going to go ahead and yarn over and pull up a loop and complete a single crochet. And we're going to do a single crochet in each chain stitch going down. So insert the hook, pull up a loop, and complete the stitch. That's our second single crochet. So we're going to do one single crochet in each stitch going all the way down. And in the last stitch, we're going to do our last single crochet. And then we're just going to go ahead and chain one and turn our work. Now in the first stitch, from the top of the stitch, we're going to go ahead and insert our hook. So this is the first stitch here. Insert the stitch and we're going to complete a single crochet. So we're going to do that from inside the stitch going all the way down. So insert it into the middle here, pull up a loop and complete your single crochet, and we're going to do that going all the way down, and we should have 14 single crochets in total. And in the last stitch, now once you've completed your 14 single crochets, go ahead and chain one, turn your work, and we're going to repeat exactly what we just did. So it's 14 single crochets going down, and we're going to do that from the inside of the stitch. So insert your hook, pull up a loop, complete your single crochet, and then complete that going all the way down for our third row as well. Now each row is pretty much the same. You complete 14 single crochets going down, and once you've completed the row, chain one and turn your work, and then continue that process in the next row. Now I've already gone ahead and completed 3 rows, and we should have 18 rows in total. So I'll see you after completing the 18th row. Now this is how your project should look after completing 18 rounds. And for the next round, we're going to do it a little differently. So chain one and turn your work, and we're going to continue the stitch as before, where to the top of our stitch we're going to create a single crochet. Now instead of doing the single crochets going all the way down, we're going to do 6 single crochets. so we're going to stop at the 6th stitch. So I've already done one. I'm going to go ahead and do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now once you've created your 6 single crochets in total, chain 1, turn your work, and then we're going to repeat the process. So do a single crochet from the top of the stitch, and we're going to do this all the way until we're at the end. And once at the end, we're just going to go ahead and chain 1 and repeat that process. Now I've gone ahead and completed 3 of the rows. Go ahead and continue doing that until you're at the 18th row. Now this is how it should look after completing 18 rounds here, and we're going to pretty much do the same on this side. Before doing that, you will need to cut your yarn. I'm recommending that you cut the yarn really long, and this is so it can help with the build out of the row that will follow this one. Now before proceeding to this side as well, I'm going to make this loop really large, and that's so that it doesn't unravel while I'm focusing on this side. Now go ahead and turn your work, and we're going to take our yarn. Now we would have initially stopped the first row at the 6th stitch. We're going to skip 2 stitches, so 1, 2, and we're going to continue the row here and complete 6 stitches. So 1, 2, and place the tail of the yarn forward to yarn over it. 3, 4, 5, and in the last stitch we're going to go 6. Now chain 1 and turn your work, and again the tail that's here, bring it forward and yarn over it to hide it, and in the first stitch we're going to go ahead and complete our single crochet. Chain 1, turn our work, and then we're going to go ahead and continue. Remember to yarn over the tail here until it's completely hidden, and we're going to be doing 18 rounds in total on this side as well. Now after completing both sections, this is how it should look, but now we're going to go ahead and make an X to create the design for the headband. Now once you've made the X, we're going to go ahead and continue the pattern as normal. So what that means is that we're going to chain 1 and turn or work. Now once we've done that, we're going to do our single crochets from the top. So let's do our first 6. Now once you've completed the 6 stitches here, chain 1, and then from the stitch over here, from the section that's here, the loop that would have ended the row, we're going to go ahead and attach that to our hook and pull it through. And what that will create is 2 chains in total. So 1, 2 chains, and that's going to replace the first 2 chains that we would have skipped down the bottom here. And you can just go ahead and pull on the respective ends of the yarn to adjust it to your liking. And after you've adjusted it, in the first stitch, we're going to go ahead and continue with the single crochet. Now remember that very long piece that we would have done before, the yarn that would have been 40 inches long? That's what we're going to be using to continue the stitch. So in the first stitch here, we're going to go ahead and pull up a loop. Using that yarn, we're going to complete our single crochet. So do that going all the way down to complete the row. And once we're at the end here, just go ahead and chain 1, and then we're going to turn our work and complete the pattern going across. Chain 1, turn your work, and we're just going to continue the pattern pretty much in the same way that we have been doing it since the beginning. Now we've created 2 of the rows so far, and we should have 18 in total. So go ahead and create 16 more rows until we're at the 18th row. Now once we've gone ahead and completed the row, we're going to go ahead and close the band. So we're going to place the edges together like so. And 2, and in the first stitch that's here, we're just going to go ahead and take the loop and pull it through. And in the next stitch, we're going to insert our hook to the top of the stitch again, but we're also going to do it to the stitch that's parallel to it, so the one that's right here. And we're just going to go ahead and take our working yarn and pull it through. Now once we have 2 loops on our hook, we're going to complete a single crochet, and we're going to do that going all the way down. And in the last stitch, we're just going to complete a single crochet, and then we're going to make our hoop larger and cut our yarn, pulling it all the way through. Now once completed, you'll see that you'll have pieces of yarn that would have been left over from the beginning when we started, and this would have been from the end. Now take a crochet needle and insert the yarn, and once we're just going to go ahead and place it inside the stitches to the back here and pull it through. And once you've done that to your liking, just go ahead and cut the yarn, and then repeat on this side. Now once completed on both sides, just go ahead and flip the headband. And this is pretty much our finished result. Now thanks so much for watching, guys. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you have any questions at all in the comment section, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.